Hey there beauties, it's your girl Kristen here. I'm a licensed esthetician, an educator, mentor, a YouTuber, and a mom. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you're also an esthetician, beauty entrepreneur, content creator, that is all welcome here. And if you're a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for your love, for your support. It does not go unnoticed. I have been sharing with you my real and raw journey as a solo esthetician. Earlier this year, I quit being a solo esthetician and I've been now working with a team. This is 2022, we're dreaming big here. I have been getting a lot of questions from you guys about how I film my facial videos, how to build a YouTube channel, also how to build an Instagram and TikTok profile, how to create reels, content, editing, all of that kind of technical stuff. Really, it has honestly transformed the way that I have been able to approach my own current business. I want to be able to continue to share that with you in this video. If you haven't checked out my last video, I talked to you about what you need to know before you start a YouTube channel. Really decide whether this is something that you want to dive into, or even if you're just researching, good for you. I'm glad you're here to get the info. This video, we're going to be talking about getting your first 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Now, why is that important? Because that's how you get paid. So we're also going to be talking about how to monetize YouTube in 2022. So if any of that interests you, then make sure you continue watching. Welcome back from that commercial break. I'm glad you guys decided to continue watching this video, and if you did, good for you, because I totally forgot to announce this in the introduction, but I'm going to be doing a giveaway. This is going to be something that you are not going to want to miss out on, and I want you guys to be able to win this. So if you want to know what I'm giving away and how to enter, make sure you watch to the very end of the video. People want to follow someone with purpose and direction, so make sure you write down right now, what is your purpose for your YouTube channel? What problem are you trying to solve? And I encourage you to narrow that down to about 2 or 3 topics specifically. So when I first started, it was beauty, lifestyle, entrepreneurship. And of course, as I grew as a YouTuber and my business grew and I was able to start to see what my audience was interested in, it has continuously morphed over time. But as long as you can keep your topics to about 2 or 3 main categories, I think it's going to give you a little bit more direction. That's going to give people an expectation of what they will get from your channel, because it's not only about getting those views at this point where you're getting monetized, it's about getting that person to hit that subscribe button. If you're somebody who's just posting your day in the life or a vacation you went on, to be honest, people don't really care unless you're a celebrity or someone who already has kind of that status in life. Fine, but if you're someone who's like me, who's kind of a nobody, you're gonna want to give people a reason to follow you, to subscribe to you. Even though it's easy for us to be subscribed to so many people, I know even personally, I don't hit that subscribe button unless I'm really getting something substantial from a channel. And make sure you continue to remind people, like right now, hey, if you're getting something out of this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And of course, we're gonna talk more about the algorithm and kind of what goes into getting your YouTube videos more out there, but be sure to remind people in every single video, you know, if you can create some sort of introduction like how I do. I know it can get a little repetitive. If you can come up with some sort of introduction that's going to talk about who you are, what your purpose is, what the purpose of your channel is, and what they can expect. And so actually, people are going to want to know how often you're going to be posting, which gets into my next point. Another thing to decide on is your posting schedule. Now, similar to a TV show that's aired on cable, they say, oh, you know, new episode every Monday at 5 o'clock. If you're able to commit to a certain schedule, which when I first started, I was posting twice a week. I even said specific times. I know twice a week sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. But I was able to get my first 1,000 subscribers from July 2020 to October 2020. So just in about 3 months, I was able to apply to get monetized. That I think is going to be really key, to get monetized as quickly as possible so that you are getting compensated for your time, because this is something that you're putting a lot of time and effort into. Maybe now you're wondering, okay, what is monetization? What does that mean? So I wanted to kind of explain that to you a little bit better. So getting monetized on YouTube is YouTube saying, hey, look, this person is starting to get viewed, get subscribers, certain requirements that they have to be able to apply, and then they're going to be giving you the ability to put ads into your videos. So, you know, whenever you click on my video, an ad pops up, right? You watch something probably about medication or whatever the advertisement is, you're getting a little portion of that ad. So if you want to get to that place where you're actually making money, you have to do a few things. 1,000 subscribers, and then they also require you to have 4,000 watch hours within 365 days, so a year. The reason why they have both of those requirements, I feel like, is because you probably could go and get a ton of people to just go like randomly subscribe to you, but to actually get those watch hours where people are taking the time to watch through your videos, to watch your content, that is what YouTube cares about. They want people to be on their platform as long as possible. If you're a resource to keep viewers on YouTube as long as they can, they're gonna want to compensate you. So hold on, don't check out on me just yet. Comment below with any questions. Also introduce yourself if you're new here. I'd love to get to know you, and keep on watching because again, we're gonna be doing that giveaway at the end of the video, and I have some really important points to share with you. Trust me, it gets even better. So this next tip is extremely important. I think it really was the key to grabbing people's attention, to getting them to become a subscriber, creating a series of videos versus a bunch of random videos. My very first series that I did was my Beauty Room from Scratch series, where I filmed the whole transformation of my studio from start to finish. The paint job, to building furniture, to putting the flower decals on the wall. I filmed every single step of that. I don't know, when I was growing up, I loved watching kind of like transformation shows on, I think it was on TLC or one of those channels where they would show, you know, these really run down places going through these amazing makeovers, and I've just always loved shows like that. So I was like, you know what, why don't I film the whole step-by-step process of me transforming my room. There's a lot of thoughts around whether or not you should be open and raw about your journey, but I've found that the more open I was about my process and what I was going through, you know, I remember getting on camera and sharing that I was stressed and I, you know, was freaking out about the grand opening, and I was just really real and honest. You might be wondering, okay, like how did you come up with a series? And you know, because I've made multiple series at this point. Really easy way to do that is to pull up your app TubeBuddy. I mentioned that in my last video that it is an essential tool to have that YouTube provides, and it actually really helps you to search keywords, topics that are going to be number one searchable, and that there's not a lot of competition. So for example, you go and you type in a phrase that you plan maybe to put as your title of your video, and TubeBuddy will show you whether it is something that is very saturated, if there's a lot of competition, and if it's a great or a fair idea. It kind of ranks it from like bad to fair to good to very good to great. So we want to aim for the very good or the great category, because that means that TubeBuddy is recognizing that topic as something that people would actually see, because you're really fighting against all the other thousands of people out there making videos. So once you find your keyword and what you're going to call your series and what it's going to be about, then you're going to be able to really start to plan out what your videos are going to be. I've had series from, you know, 4 videos to 7, 8 videos. It's really up to you, but as long as you have like a specific purpose to the series, it doesn't really matter how long it is. So once you decide what your key words are going to be, what your title is going to be, you're going to want to make sure you mention, like actually talk in your video with those keywords. Actually have to be all together in one sentence, somehow manipulated so that it makes sense. Of course, you don't want to sound robotic or scripted. Try and practice a couple times in your introduction of what you're going to talk about, and definitely include those keywords in your introduction and throughout the video. You also want to make sure you include those keywords in your description. It is good to take some time to write a good description, kind of let your viewers know what they can expect from the video. Also, YouTube favors when you place links to other videos in your description box. Make sure you're referring to other videos that you've created that might be related to the topic you're addressing. Place the link down below and tell people, hey, look at the link down below. You can also attach it as an iCard. You know how the words pop up here? You know, I'll put one right here as an example. We'll get into that more as we do this series. I know there's a lot of like little things that I could show you, but I'm just kind of trying to introduce you to the concept. I do plan on making a video that will walk you through step by step what goes into actually posting a YouTube video from start to finish. Just know it's good to research the topics, the keywords you're going to be using, and feel free to check out maybe in your niche what are the popular YouTube videos that are coming out right now, and how you can make kind of your own unique version of it. I implore you not to copy and just do an imitation of somebody else's video. Make it your own. People like to see authenticity, and I'm sure you have a piece of wisdom to share that maybe somebody else didn't share in their videos. So along with posting your actual YouTube video, it would be great to create a short trailer for your other platforms. So if you can put together a small video for Instagram or for TikTok, you can actually take the footage from your actual YouTube video and use that footage and just mash it up. I usually create a 30 to 60 second trailer, and you're gonna wanna leave them with a little cliffhanger if possible. Give them a reason to go click the link in your bio to your YouTube channel and give them an action item. So always at the end of my trailer, I put a little text in there that says, click the link in my bio to watch the rest of this episode. It's just gonna help to get your video out there more, because to be honest, in the beginning, not a lot of people are gonna know about you. So you're gonna wanna be a force to be reckoned with. So the more you're posting, giving people an idea of what to expect, you know, I'm always posting on my story like, hey, I'm editing, hey, this topic is coming your way. Even if you could tell people in your series that you do about what to expect in the next episode, it's gonna get them excited to continue watching. I'm gonna say something that maybe not a lot of people would agree with, and I'm sure you've heard about thumbnails from other channels, and that you should have a high quality thumbnail. Yes, as far as the quality, it should definitely be a really high quality photo where it's not blurry and poor lighting and things like that. Like, yes, I definitely agree it needs to be a high quality thumbnail, but does it need to be the most fancy? Does it need to be beautiful, perfect thumbnail? No, because if you go and look back at the beginnings of my YouTube channel, my thumbnails were okay, they were mediocre, and I still got to that 1,000 subscribers. So I wouldn't be super laser focused on that just yet and spend like hours trying to make the perfect thumbnail, because I was able to get monetized with the thumbnails that I had. So that's something you can continue to work on. As you can see, my thumbnails are a bit better now. Just make sure it has a good, you know, title that can be legible and read. And I like to go on my phone before I make the video live, and I look at the thumbnail on my phone in the app, because in the app it looks a lot smaller than it does on the desktop. Check that out, make sure you can read it and that it's clear, it's well lit, and it's eye-catching. Make it maybe something interesting. On my Beauty from Scratch series, I put a photo of me with my paint bucket and I put a bunch of question marks on there, and then I did another one where I had put up my wallpaper and I didn't show what it was, I just put a bunch of question marks, and then, you know, I kind of made it like, okay, here's a little preview of what to expect, and I'm gonna reveal to you what it is in the video. Again, pressing on the point of like making your viewers continuously watch your video to the end. You can actually check on YouTube Studio. I recommended you get that app too, which usually I feel like it's about 3 or 4 minutes on average that people start to like check out of a video. But you can actually see your specific average on YouTube Studio. If you're finding that people are starting to drop off at certain points in your videos, you might want to put something in there at that point to say, hey, you know what, do I still have your attention? Make sure you subscribe, get them to participate. Take the time when you're done with your video to sit down and like watch it all the way through. I watch my videos multiple times. It'd be actually a good idea too to have someone else watch your video that's going to give you really honest and truthful feedback. And say, you know, you already edited it and it's already, the deadline's coming up, don't go and delete it. Don't go and start over. Just post it and learn. So watching your videos from start to finish does not stop at the editing process. After you post it, you should be watching your video everywhere. You should put it on your phone, your laptop, your TV. Have that video running from start to finish for as long as possible. Don't be discouraged if you post your video and you're getting like 10 views and 1 like. It's all about just being consistent and being your own biggest fan. That is key. You know, if you don't even enjoy watching your videos over and over again, then what makes you think other people are going to? You're gonna want to make it an enjoyable experience and have your close people, the ones who truly support you, doing the same thing. So I tell my mom, hey, I just posted a video, go and watch it, keep it on your TV, keep it running, keep it on replay. Have, you know, your good friends do that for you too. Of course, that's only gonna get you so far, but hey, it doesn't hurt to have those handful of people that are gonna be supporting your video. There it is, guys. That is pretty much all of the tips and tricks I have for you for helping you gain that first 1,000 subscribers, getting monetized. I think I'm probably gonna end up making another video specifically about the process of monetization, what to expect once you reach that 1,000 subscribers. But honestly, at this point, I don't want you to worry about that too much, because it's really just about gaining that first 1,000 subscribers and getting people to watch your content. When I started out, I was not anywhere near an expert at this. I just knew I had to stick to a schedule. If there's anything you're gonna take away from this video, it's to create a posting schedule and stick to it, and make sure it's at least once a week. If you can pull off twice a week, I promise you'll get monetized even faster. Also, to make your content something worth watching. What problem are you solving? Create a series that's gonna keep people's attention and make them wanna hit that subscribe button. I pretty much keep applying this same core concept to with even where I'm at right now. It has continuously helped my channel to grow and to reach more people. Last but not least, be yourself. And obviously I'm speaking more in terms of like my niche of people. I feel like you have to have a certain purpose for them to follow. Of course, you know, there are those YouTubers that do get famous off of, you know, the pranks they pull and more the like kind of fun stuff that you think that you'd get famous on YouTube for. You know, those are more on the rare side. We're really trying to talk strategy and how you can start a YouTube channel really from nothing. I know me personally, I'm not the type of person who like wants to do, you know, extreme stuff just for the views, you know, like I wanted my content to have some like substance to it. Thank you so much if you made it to the very end of the video, and you're not gonna regret it, because I'm about to tell you what I decided to do for this video's giveaway. I'm gonna be giving away one free coaching session with me. I do one-on-one mentoring via Zoom, so no matter where you're at, whether you're here in California or somewhere else, we'll try to coordinate a time for us to meet and chat about whatever it is that you are wanting more coaching with, whether that is YouTube specifically or with your business, esthetician school, whatever it is business related. Be happy to hop on a call with you if you end up being that giveaway winner. So in order to win the giveaway, you have to, of course, be subscribed to your girl's channel, like this video, and comment below one tip that you found was most helpful for you in this video. I would love to know. Also, if you could take a little snip of me, like a boomerang or a clip of me talking in this video, and post it on your Instagram story, and then tag me, and I will try my best to see it and repost it. Minimum, do those first 3 requirements, and then you'll get an extra entry if you do the Instagram story post. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really truly hope that it was helpful, and that I can hear some success stories from you guys very soon this year about you starting your channel, about you getting monetized, and being able to see and help you grow as well. Make sure you tune in next week on Monday for a new one, and until then, I love you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.